Hello everybody, what's up? My name is iGamer2003 and today I'm back with a very sad live stream. This live stream is in memory of the beautiful, lovely server Minefaire, which we will all be saying goodbye to. Goodbye, Minefaire. Nope, I'm just kidding. Don't worry, Minefaire isn't going anywhere for a long time. This server is still going to be around in part of my lovely live streams. But one of the reasons why I'm making this video is today there are a lot of Minefaire people, and they are in Houston, Texas for the Minefaire event. It's kind of like Minecon, except it's all for this lovely server, and there is a lot of people there right now, and so I'm live streaming. I'm not at Houston. I wish I was, but I'm not. But I'm live streaming because today is the last day of the Houston Minefaire event, and so I'm live streaming in celebration of what I've heard so far was a really awesome event. There are some cool YouTubers. I heard Unspeakable Gaming was there, which I watch his videos all the time. He's really good. So I heard there were a lot of people there that were really good, and so I am making this in celebration of a well done job by the owner of the server and everyone who was there. So, as usual, however, we will carry on with our normal survival activities at my sky base, and there's an update. I added something to the roller coaster that brings you down to the mesa biome. Also, there's dirt. I'm well aware of that. I need to get grass from here to spread all the way over to this block right here. So, until I can get that to happen, there's dirt. So you guys will be seeing that dirt for a while until I finally decide that it's time for it to leave because it has done its job. But until then, I'm grabbing some bread and I'm just also kind of looking around. I called a few of my friends, but none of them could come join me today, so I'm all alone. So I'm going to show you the new updates because I haven't showcased it in a video yet, but it does stay, I can't even hear myself talk because I'm kind of like it does stay relatively normal until you get down to where the waterfall used to be. And that was right here. It would dump you, but there's no more waterfall there. And you continue just to go down. It'll give you a few power rails to keep you going. And then it dumps you. There was a bunch of things here, and they got destroyed when I was getting rid of the waterfall. So there we go. It dumps you here. Woo! Alrighty, so goes all the way up, but there's one problem. This doesn't work. So what we have to do is I'm going to replace all these with normal rails, and we need to get a bunch of like redstone torches or something. So we're gonna go back home, and I just need like a lot of wood or a lot of sticks. That's okay. So there's a lot of sticks right here, and got a lot of redstone right here. So if I get rid of that, and then I just grab what I have, I can make a decent amount of redstone torches, which I can use later on. And today I think our goal is to build this really cool rail. And the way this rail is going to work is it is going to allow us to do a bunch of cool stuff, and it is going to allow us to build a direct pathway through the middle of the mountain, up the other side, maybe turning a little bit, but almost a direct pathway straight up. So without like all the straight lines, it's just gonna be straight up to the sky base. So yeah, so that's my my plan for today. So it'll be like here, and then there's a block, and then there's that, and then. But it would be much more torch efficient if we just did it this way. Much more torch efficient. Much more. Well, would you look at that? And we can put a torch here. And there should be a block there. Good. So, for those of you who remember, there used to be a waterfall here, and actually, that's where the minecart would always end up when you would come down my roller coaster, which used to just dump you here, and you would fall into water down into there somewhere. But that doesn't exist anymore. I got rid of the waterfall. I actually swam up to the source and blocked it off. So there is no more waterfall. And that was so that I could build this rail going up, as well as building that rail that came all the way down to the ground. It was giving me trouble for both rails, so I decided it was time to say goodbye to that waterfall, and now it is no longer there. So you'll see that a lot of people are joining and leaving the game, and I think that is, wow, this is the other rail, that's funny. I think that is due to the Minefaire event that's going on right now, and I'm sure since a lot of you are probably in Houston, you'll all be watching this video as a video instead of the live stream, but that's okay. I really am alright with that. So now I got 2 people watching the stream. People are slowly kind of trickling in, but I'm sure a lot of my Minefaire buddies are at Minefaire. Not Minefaire buddies, but like people on Minefaire who watch my streams, I guess. There we go. I'm sure a lot of them are at Minefaire, and I respect that. So there we go. So I'm trying to figure out where the other rail is. I think it's actually under me. Oops. There. Okay, that actually worked. Alright. So, I guess I am gonna have to make a turn. Yes, I do still have redstone left, and that's gonna be useful for this turn. And I'll show you why in a second. So I have to find my torch. Oops. It's not gonna work now. There we go. Great. I'm trying to figure this out. And excuse me guys for 1 second. Alright. So good. So far so good. But I do need to put a block there. And I'll show you what this is going to do for us. This is going to allow me to do this. Place redstone here. I did not want that to happen. Or did I want this to get... Okay. Wait a second. Hold on, guys. Alright, so, hold on. If I did this... That's what I wanted. And I think... If I were to do that... Power drill? No. There we go. Not what I wanted to happen. Let's try this. Rail. Redstone. Rail. Well, that just does that. Alrighty then. Oop. I don't know why I did that. I just need that. Alright, there we go. Going with that. Anyway, this will start our ascent again. So, we'll be headed back up through the mountain. And I just hope that I don't totally, destroy my other rail somehow. Which could very well happen when I'm just blind digging through this mountain. Alright, there we go. I do want to make sure. I know I have enough power rails, and I think I'll have enough torches too. Right, so, need one there. There we go. Beautiful. Right, there we go. Ouch. Okay. Gravel. I did not actually expect gravel to be in the middle of a mountain. But I guess anything can happen. And there we go. So that is another successful run up the mountainside. Okay. Alright, so... There we go. Perfect. And this is why I have all the blocks in my inventory, so that I can not necessarily have to be. We are almost there. there we go. Alrighty. Alright, so gonna go all the way up. And yeah, alright. So we're almost there. I can like almost touch the thing. Now I can. Alright, so boop. Bop. Bop. Alright, so now I need to place rails. Oh god. Water, water. Aw. Alright, well, that's alright. Alright. So I'm going all the way back down the staircase. Oop. And then any more. Alright. Then I'm gonna go back downstairs. Alright, so we made it back into the like the brown. Oof. Alright. So now it all lights up except for here. And then this is just where I need this stuff again. Alright, there we go. So we're going all the way up. Still going, still going. There we go. Alright, and then another torch. Really? Whoa, that was an awful voice crack. But really, we're almost done. In a second, I'm going to take my headphones off. Because they're annoying me. There we go. I'm going to go all the way back here. And I think I can do that now. And I can do it here too, and that should take me, yep, all the way up to here. So, now, there's a few things that I want to fix, but first let me put these back in one of my shulker boxes. My shulker boxes are kind of my spot for random junk. Apparently this one was for rails. Alright, Well, now I got my normal stuff. This one? Good. Okay. Alright, I'm taking my headphones off. Alrighty, hopefully you guys can still hear me. I'm just gonna check. Yeah, you can. So, alright, there we go. Now I turned on my overall speakers. Okay, that's good. Alright, so now I got my overall speakers on and everything. So, alright, so I'm gonna take a ride, and I'm gonna go down, and let me turn my desktop on. Okay, that's a little better. So now I'm gonna take my ride down, and I needed rails. I totally needed rails. Alright, well, I'll have to grab the minecart at the bottom anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna explain kind of what I'm gonna do. That was the passageway between the two rails. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this so that if you want to, there's like a go back up button. Oh, hold on, I need a tree. Oh, there's one. Perfect. Alright, so I'll explain. Great, so now I have 4 buttons for no reason. Alright, no, just kidding. So there will be like a go back up button, and then you press it, and then it starts that, and then you just kind of do a loop, and then you get going this way. So I have to come up with like a thing to do that. So I just need to go get the rails, and I just need normal rails. And we can take a ride down, and I'll show you how it works. And boop. Alright, so got everything I wanted to bring. Alright, so you'll go down, and it'll take you down the normal way. So there's the way back up. But this will just take you down the normal way. Go all the way down. I'm going to bring myself back up to my stream page now so I can monitor. Beautiful. Alright, there we go. So there you go. You just see it passed by, and then you're going to go down. And you'll stop right here. And there's the sign that'll be up to Skybase. And then with the up to Skybase button, you can click it and push forward a little bit, and up we go. And this is our official test for the up to Skybase trail. It is really fast because of the fact that it's a lot more direct and it's all power rails. But it'll fling us up here, and we will just gently come to a stop right here where we can relax a little bit. So there you go. I think we've pretty much done it. So our next project will be a horse dropper. And my plan for the horse dropper is there will be like 4 things here, and it's like a tube, and then we can like drop on slime blocks or something. I don't know. I just need 4 slime blocks. That's a lot. Nobody has slime blocks on this server, I promise you. I only had like 1, and I used it. So the horse dropper may have to be water. Let's build it now. Okay, so also, let me just explain what that weird thing was that you saw at the beginning when I was explaining dirt and everything, and I'm actually going to use an oak tree for it instead of an acacia tree. And it's going to be really special, and I'll explain it to you. So it's going to be the town fountain, and this town is based off of, as you can see, Acacia Desert, biomes, acacia biomes. Yeah, all the leaves here are based off of acacia. All the trees up here that we have in our tree farms are also all based off of acacia. As well as the buildings, such as this building is made out of hardened clay from the desert biome. This is made out of acacia leaves and cobblestone. So it's all pretty much, this is all made out of clay from the desert biome. So is this, so is that one, besides the cobblestone part. So is the mansion, so is that house over there is made from red sand. So it's all really pretty much big stuff like that. So when we get grass to grow on that block, it'll allow me to place the sapling like this. The sapling can then simply grow there, and when the sapling grows there, what will happen is we will take water and have a little bit of a thing, and you can place, and the water will come flowing out of the tree, and then it will allow us to have like a fountain made out of a tree from a different biome than what is normally here. So that is really the purpose of this tree. Okay. But, so, since we're not going to work on the fountain, and we don't have the stuff to work on the fountain, we're going to be working on the horse drop. So, with our horse drop, I'm just going to need a few things, and this will be how we get our horse down if we ever had to. But how would we get our horse back up? We would have to build a water elevator, which would take a very, very long time. So I'm not going to concern myself with that now. Right now, however, I am going to concern myself with my horse's safety during the building process. So I'm going to simply make sure that my horse cannot get to this area during the building process. But I'm going to make sure that we can. Now, the next thing I will need is I'm going to need some wood. And the reason I need the wood is because I'll need to be able to make, thank you for this, laughing chickens. One of my friends who I did try to contact. Unfortunately, he was unavailable. He left me all that stuff, and now I'm going to use it. So, beautiful. So, he left me enough for exactly what I needed to make my horse drop. So, to make the horse drop, what we're going to be doing... Okay. I'm going to be digging this out and placing 4 trapdoors down. I do need this one though, because it's not right. Oops. Alright, there we go. Oh, what is Minefaire? Of course, so Minefaire is a server, and it is the server that I'm playing on right now. But Minefaire is also kind of like an event, very similar to Minecon. and it is all over the United States. Right now, there is one currently happening in Houston, Texas, and I did not go to that one. And right now, we are celebrating the end of the Minefaire event in Houston, Texas. So there's your answer to what is Minefaire. Okay. So, what we are doing now, the horse drop. Okay. So, for the horse drop, there's a few other things that I might need. So I needed that extra trapdoor. I'm also gonna need blocks. I have plenty of those, but I do need this extra trapdoor. And I'll explain why in just a second. And okay. So alright, there we go. Beautiful. So now if we were to stand in the middle with our horse, we would all fall. Great. Alright, so right now though, that's what I have to do. So I'm gonna stand on the block. I'm gonna have a water bucket at the ready. I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna be right clicking, bam. Slash back, perfect. So based on where I was standing, I know that we would fall in here. Boom. Slash home. So now, I don't remember, do I have a saddle on my horse or not? I don't remember. I just want to close this just so I don't, there we go. No, I don't have a saddle on my horse. I want a saddle on my horse, but I don't have a saddle to put on my horse. That's a problem. That's a big problem. So, there's a leather worker. Now, I think Mr. Leather Worker has a possibility of getting me a saddle at some point. Huh. Huh. So, I'm going to start trading with him to see if we can get some stuff. So, I don't want to waste too much of my leather because I need that for my elytras. However, I am going to spend only 10 leather. And I'm also going to spend these 2 emeralds. But I am going to spend 10 leather only. So, there's 3 in there. I know I have more. I know I do. Come on, where is it? No. No. Yes. Okay. So I only want to spend 10 leather. That's it, just 10. So I'm gonna get rid of this water. Okay. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna store the rest in my light blue shulker box. Okay. Now, 10 leather, 2 diamonds. Good. Or 2 emeralds, sorry, not diamonds. So now I'm gonna go back in my villager trading. And I'm gonna do this, and great, now I got another emerald. And now I'm gonna go here, and alright, now I have useless leather pants. Huh? Okay, and see, now he's working on more trades, and now I can get more stuff from him, or whatever, and this guy trades useless resources for more emeralds, so that is really kind of So I also want to start collecting rotten flesh, because the one villager will trade me rotten flesh for emeralds. It's a lot of rotten flesh for the emeralds, but over time, if I can slowly collect enough rotten flesh, I can get an emerald for it. So it would be good to maybe come up with some sort of modernized zombie grinder, because I do have one, but it sadly does not work in 1.11. Alright, well, I do have enough rotten flesh for one thing, and I also have enough gold, so we'll be going to spend some stuff in the shop. Let's go buy some cool stuff and get rid of this, because it's garbage. But I can give this guy this. I can get an emerald for it. And maybe if I give him gold, I can get another emerald for that too. I could get redstone from him, but... And there we go. So see, now he does that bubbly thing, which means he's gonna get another trade for me. And if I look, now I can go beyond lapis, and I can get an ender pearl or a glowstone. That is gonna be really good for me, because I would like glowstone in the future. There's stuff in here that I could get. Sharpness 2, I could get trade diamonds for emeralds. I could do knockback swords, or this right here. Also, keeping in mind that 9 emeralds gets me this blast protection, and also gives me a chance to get so I'm pretty sure I had a bunch of emeralds. Yes. So here we go. So now I have 27 emeralds. I got some guy gave them to me for doing something for him. So anyway, I'm going to just put them in here. I just want to buy one of your things. I really don't need anything from you, but I think from you I'll get this, because I do need a new enchanted axe. And there it is, boys. So I told you it was come. It's from the leather worker. If you trade with him enough, you can get Minecraft saddle. So I just need 8 iron, and I can get a saddle for my horse. So I just need that. And now I've got a saddle for my horse as well. Awesome. So now I can spend these 10 emeralds on a saddle. Saying goodbye to Minefaire ain't so bad after all. So here we go, and bam, nice. So now I'm not gonna drop him down, but if I ever wanted to ride him, now I have a perfectly open space for us to just drop down, and bam, I would land in the water. So isn't that lovely? But there we go. So we did it. Now, you're not going anywhere. Alright, now, let's see what the weaponsmith, or, yeah, decided to come up with his trade. Oh, I think I traded him out. I think he's done. I think he might be done. I think we might be able to go. Can we go anywhere with the... I think he's done too. So, I think it's time for us to, to get someone else in here. So, I think I'm gonna turn this into a booth. And there we go. I think I could do something even cooler than that, though. There. So now, there you go. Can walk into the villager hut, and we can have a lot of villagers back there. So now I need to find my villager spawn eggs. Here they are. Oh, here they are. Alright, there we go. So now we got some cool, nice spawn eggs. So we got some more clerics. And we have a Fletcher, so we can get arrows and things from him, which is going to be really nice. So I gotta close this. Zombies don't get in. And the next thing I want to do is I want to plant some trees. Alright, so I'm going to grab all my acacia saplings, because those go to my tree farm. So there we go. I got 37 saplings that I can plant wherever I want on my tree farm. Alright, so I'm just gonna do my normal loop around right here, right here, right here. Oop. Every other block. Yeah, it kind of got messed up a little bit, but that's fine. I'll deal with that later. So now where there's not trees, there's a tree on the next row. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, and then I'm also just going to collect this wood. I had a plan to do something. I don't remember what I was doing. Alright, I'm trying to look around and think. Hi, everybody. There we go. Alright. Well, there we go. So we have a lot of nice stuff now. That's right, armor stand. Now I remember. Okay. Alright, and... Alright, well, that's easy. So I just looked up how we gonna make one of these things. And it's really easy. So I only need 3 pieces of stone. And then I need to make a slab. And then I need to make sticks. And according to Google, that is my recipe. And apparently it worked. So, yeah. Whoa, okay. Again, voice crack. So now I kind of want to figure out where I want this, but I'm thinking like somewhere where a lot of people will see it. So I'm thinking I do something like that. There we go. So now I give it, well, I give it armor. It needs to have boots. Got helmets, but I don't got boots. Boots, 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 boots. Well, I'll make it gold boots. I don't want it to be something that's too expensive. So, I'll give him gold boots and iron helmet. There. Alright, so there we go. So now we got a really cool thingy there, and that's taken us already almost up to about an hour. So this stream I don't think was going to be extremely long. It was just going to be a relaxing stream. But just in case, if you guys want to give me 2 seconds, I can see if we can change this into some fun Bed Wars. How about that? Alrighty, guys. So just give me a second. So, alright guys. So right now what I'm doing is I am calling one of my friends and I'm gonna see if he answers me. Highly doubt it though. Okay, well, none of my friends responded again, so we are all just kind of here by ourselves. I was gonna see if maybe my friends would have played Bed Wars or something, but they all seem to be busy doing who knows what, and this grew fast. Hi. So, that's okay. That is okay. But I'm not seeing much grass growth, which is saddening because I really want that grass to grow. So I guess, as I said before, we'll just have to have it there for a while. But anyway, guys, this was supposed to be a relatively shorter live stream just for me to have some fun on Minefaire and say, hopefully, and say this to anyone in Houston. Hey, Houston, how you doing? Hopefully your Minefaire experience up there was fun. I've heard from a lot of people on the server that it was kick-backed, relaxed, and enjoying the show. So I heard a lot of people had a lot of fun. I heard it was a great experience for most people there. So shout out to Sir Isaacs on the Minefaire server, who is the owner of the server and the great planner, coordinator of all those events. He is amazing. So yeah, so thank you guys all very much for watching the stream. Hopefully any of you who watched this who are in Houston had a great time and had a lot of fun, and hopefully you came back and then you watched my stream and had a great time here too. Well, thank you guys all very much for watching anyway. I don't know why this is broken, and I'll see you all later. Bye!